blue. Alright, so in the bottom left hand side playing as the purple human, we've got Anima and his opponent in the blue. It is HawK. I don't know who I would rate higher in mirror here between these two. Maybe HawK slightly, but I think they're both pretty good in it. And it's also, human mirror always comes down to a stylistic matchup. Like, they both play a little bit unconventional. I would say Anima, he's very good with surrounds. When he plays with Mountain King, you can expect he's going to be really good with it. HawK has like a tricky style where he goes for builds where if you know what they're going to be, they shouldn't be very good, but it still kind of surprises you with them. Like, he goes for air a lot. And also, HawK doesn't expand as much in mirror compared to some other humans. Like, sometimes he'll just creep this mercenary camp, get level 3, and then instead of creeping the expand and getting it, he goes across the map and he hopes that you expand it so that he can fight you, kill a lot, and he'll have more footmen than you, and then beat you. Anima gonna put some emphasis on scouting. Maybe HawK's gonna go for this first because he's keeping his footmen on his side of the map, which is really typical as well of his style. Anima's gonna do the same though. These guys. Oh no, HawK actually goes for this one. I thought for sure he was gonna go for the Merkin. Class of attack. Pretty good item. That's some clean creeping right there. Do you see his militia? He has taken almost no damage on it. It's only the elementals taking the damage so far. So obviously when that one dies, it's gonna start taking more damage. Oh my god, Robe of Magi. My favorite item. Some good target fire as well. Troll Priest already hired. And okay, so his footmen did take a bunch of damage. Now we're gonna have the mercenary camp done by HawK. Do we see an expand? What's the score between Foggy and Anima, please? It was 2-0 for Foggy. Yeah, Nova, I know, yeah. What do we get? Vampiric? No, Belt of Giant Strength. Honestly, I would say this is the worst item that you can get because you don't really care about having extra strength on your Archmage. So whenever you get that, the question is always, do you keep this for your second hero, provided your second hero is going to be a strength hero, which is very likely with either Alchemist or Mountain King, or even Panda? Or do you sell it to try and get an extra boost of gold early on? Anima actually creeping this camp here before doing the expo, but he's going to creep the expo. Does he take it? Oh, he left the tome.
Forces are under attack.
All the OCD kids on YouTube that always talk about people leaving tomes behind are going to be talking about this one. We're going to see articles in the New York Times. French human player leaves Tome of Agility behind. Can he really call himself a good player? Level 3 acquired for HawK, who didn't creep his expo yet. And he dropped, okay. So he can come in from behind. Wait, what? Why? So now this is dangerous. Like, okay, so if Anima can snipe this Troll Priest before the engagement starts. Oh my god. Okay, this is bad. He overstepped out of position for 1 second. Okay, the Archmage. Oh, this is sick because now this dies with full mana and then he can make elementals. You see, he hasn't made his elemental yet. Oh my god. Okay, well, it escapes, I guess. Anima taking so much damage on his mercenaries. Okay, the Troll Priest healed itself, but now this one's gonna die. Ah, this is bad. Those claws of attack helping a bunch with these too. He gets the... This survived, by the way. What the hell? He's trying to do the same, but HawK is gonna pull back his mercenary immediately. Good micro. As soon as the priests start going for the water elemental, you see them kind of like dive forward. Pouncing on them, you can turn around with the Archmage and try and target them. Yeah, again. Oh my god. Uses one abolish. It's kind of hard to see which unit is whose. Purple against blue, but... I mean, Anima got better items. Robe of Magi is infinitely better. Like, even though, look, the Belt of Strength gives him extra HP. 725 against 5 75. But having +6 attack damage every hit is just insane. And that also gave him extra like intelligence, so I think he had one more elemental because of this. Regen potion now being used for HawK. HawK did take slightly earlier, as you can see. Blacksmith? What? Don't tell me he's going rifles. Blacksmith takes a very long time to finish. It's like one of those buildings that, you know, it takes a while to build. So maybe he gets it early, but it's still my goal for something like tier 3 for knights and stuff. But when I see the timing here, you have to question, could we be seeing something like rifles? It's not impossible. With their recent buff, they're better than before. HawK really making the most of these exchanges. He has defend, that's the thing. Defend is huge to have there. And having killed the troll berserker of Anima as well, Anima has so much less damage than he should. Trying to cancel. He doesn't even have boots. HawK is so far doing really well this series, I think. Tier 2 about to finish. What do we see? Alchemist? Panda? Dark Ranger? Naga? Alchemist. He's so much closer to level 4. This camp hasn't been done yet. If HawK gets a single creep, and I think he might, he's gonna get level 4. He's even gonna steal the item! Oh my god. Anima trying to go for it. He's gonna have to get his second hero. Especially like... Yeah, you see his timing's a little bit off. But now that he saw the second hero... Oh, he's going for MK. Wow. I mean, this is what I talked about. Anima is really good with Stormbolt and surrounds. And like proper target fire, that it's more encouraging for him to go for something like MK. But in this game, HawK went for the quick blacksmith, and he's going to be playing a mass breaker style with upgrades, which started so early. It's going to be insane. By the way, yeah, he kept this the whole time, so his Archmage not only had more HP, but now he transfers that to the Alchemist, who's now going to have extra HP and extra damage from this. Anima is getting bullied this game so far. Abolish! Who's this one? Oh, he had time to heal before. Okay, that MK is gonna have to put in some serious work here. It's an acid bomb first, so you might actually be able to kill the Alchemist. But where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, he actually wants this. Oh, that's so sick. Oh my god, the Archmage is like, not on my watch. Nicely done. Transfer the boots. He took the invuln, so there's no invuln for the Archmage. Oh my god. Oh, he blocked himself. And the boots are not on the MK. Ah, he's gonna force a TP anyway. Really nicely done. This is what I was talking about. Anima is really good with his surrounds. But he did lose a bunch of peasants there. I'm not sure that was like properly worse. And keep in mind... Okay, 1-1 is almost finished. He has +1 attack, he's about to have +1 armor. Anima doesn't even have any breakers yet. Which, to do these camps, would be so much better. If you do get MK level 3, it's pretty useful, obviously, against... Alchemist, like provided you go Bolt level 2. I don't think you can go Clap. It's not that useful, especially against breakers. It's better to have Stormbolt higher level. I think maybe going Bash might be better. Stormbolt Bash. And then you just chain Stormbolt the Alchemist, and you have Bashes as well to cancel the healing spray. Oh my god. Having defend and that many priests plus the Alchemist, HawK is so confident. Alchemist is just so insane. Acid Bomb and Healing Spray both are like OP as hell. Already on 50 supply against the 48 of Anima. When Footman even dies here. Crystal Ball.
A player's forces are under attack.
Definitely a pretty garbage item. Another... Oh my god, this Archmage. It's gonna be on steroids! Just like HawK! Circlets. He's gonna get level 3 from this? Oh wow, that's sick. That's huge actually. Level 4. Oh my god, he's almost 5. He's almost 5. Another nice round here, actually. That helps a lot in creeping that camp without taking all that much damage. Pulling back the Archmage, very important. He's already level 4. You want to get MK level 3 here. Cloak of Flames. Garbage. Okay, he's going for the 2-1 upgrades. Anima needs to realize what's happening here, because if that expands run for a long time, it's going to be very bad for him. Watching this actually makes me want to play MK second in mirror. Damn, he's almost 5. Invuln plus greater mana? Oh my god. Salkim is going to be insane. Okay, he needs at least one more farm. Problem is, like, what bothers me is that Anima supposedly has no idea. I think he should sell the Cloak of Flame. I honestly don't think it served that much purpose. Then, actually, there isn't that much breakers yet. Imagine if he had clapped level 2 against this army. And he clapped a bunch of times in a row. By the way, that Archmage, 1 unit, I think, and then he's gonna be, he's gonna get his level. And HawK is playing this right, by the way. He's already got the expo, so he's like, well, I'll just attack you non-stop from now, and yeah, that's a great move. 60 supply already. He's walking back instead of TPing. And losing the shop means that you can't make breakers anymore. And he has no room to remake it inside, so he's gonna have to remake the shop over there. Does he have enough to fight here? It's tough. I think if Anima goes for the priest and kills them and then has like a couple elementals, it'd be great for him. He retrained? Ryan KK with the sub, by the way, thank you very much. I think he might have gone for clap. Did Anima retrain? Because I still see an elemental here. Look at the timer, that must be an elemental he had a while back. So if he retrained, he needs to sell those cloths. And maybe even give the Robe of Magi to the MK so he has extra mana. Just sell the fucking Cloak of Flames. There's gonna be like a, look at how many breakers there are. It's gonna do nothing. Catches one priest. He didn't remake shop, by the way. Yeah, I'm watching this game and I'm wondering how Anima could possibly win this game. Thank you very much again, Ryan KK, for the sub. Welcome to you. Anima is in bad shape, or is the team making really bad? Well, here's the thing. When you watch a game as observer, it's very easy to criticize and see the mistakes. But remember that they have very limited vision during the actual game, like both players. And also remember that if you play against them, it might not go so well for you. So we should never be too quick to criticize in some of those games, unless somebody makes some absolutely horrendous play. But this game struck me more as HawK playing extremely well rather than Anima playing really poor so far.
Forces are under attack.
Level 5 and almost level 4. He's gonna get level 4 easy on this. That's a lot of priests. Where's your farm, Anima? Where? I don't understand why you retrained but then kept the claws. You know, like your Archmage, if he's gonna be blizzarding, it won't be attacking the whole time. I think HawK might just be about to basically take the fight that's gonna win the game. But that's what Anima is fishing for, mistakes like this. Where do you TP the Archmage? He TPs it here, but then, oh my god, if Anima moves out there, there is an Archmage without a TP. Woo! Okay, he's got the whole army nearby. Well calculated, I guess, at first. I really got worried for a sec. Clap and Blizzard, but there's, yeah, that guy is just gonna outkill super hard. Acid Bomb on the MK is gonna make it die super fast. Use it on the priest knowing that there is an invul on the MK, level 5 and 4 acquired finally, but there is so much army here for HawK. Oh my god. Well, I mean, that's the worst Book of the Dead I've ever seen in my whole life. Literally in the middle of 6 priests with a bunch of mana. But I don't think it will matter. Yeah, there's just too much. And those breakers, keep in mind, they are 2-2 against the 1-1 of Anima. That was ballsy, taking the expo like this, the way HawK did it, but he got away with it. And I think he was ahead enough that even if Anima had seen it and tried to stop it, I don't think he could have, at least not immediately. So that was definitely very well played.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I think Anima is going to try for a little bit longer, but I just don't see it happening here. I mean, sometimes you got an MK level 4 in a dream. Maybe you can make it happen, but very, very unlikely. Like these breakers, there's so many of them, they're so well upgraded and they're so strong. All you have to do is support them a little bit with some priest and 2 heroes, and they're going to win the game for you. This feels like an impossible situation for Anima, is the problem. If I was him, I would try something insane. Like, I think he needed to lose the breaker, be back on 50 supply, and then harass this with... Imagine if he got a Zeppelin and then kept on... He already has Blizzard, right? If he kept on Blizzarding in here and picking up with a Zep, and then he attacked the rest here with the rest of his army, it would be very hard, technically, for HawK to defend. But then HawK might just attack and try and, you know, base trade and end the game quicker. This is why MK is like... Okay. Yeah, there is an invuln. This should never ever die, this Archmage. But this is why MK is really hard to pull off. Because Acid Bomb plus Healing Spray just does so much. Yeah, I mean, this Archmage is toast. RIP. And HawK wins game number 1.